What's up, everybody? It's Return the Fusa here. Now, for today's video, I'm gonna talk about why Total Drama is my favorite show. Now, I just want to let you know, for the longest time, South Park was my favorite show. But nowadays, South Park is no longer my favorite show. But it's my second favorite show. I put South Park at a number 2 spot. So that means it's my second favorite show. And, don't worry, it's in the number 2 spot. I still love South Park. South Park is an awesome show. One of my favorite shows ever. Like, my second favorite show. It's just that, nowadays, Total Drama is now my favorite show. Yeah, I know. During last year, in 2023, Total Drama was one of my favorite shows. But starting this year, in 2024, that's when I was like, you know what? Total Drama is my favorite show. I just couldn't escape from the show. So, Total Drama became my favorite show. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to start telling you guys why Total Drama is my favorite show and why do I love the show so much. So sit back and relax and enjoy it. Here we go. Okay, first of all, I really love the concept of the show, where most of the show is like a camping show, where this isn't any old camping show. It actually has this island called Nakawa'a. I think it's called Camp Nakawa'a. That's the name of this island. And basically, like, this isn't like any old camping show because it's a reality show. It's a game show where basically they were parodying Survivor. And basically you have this host named Chris. And you also have a secondary host named Chef. And pretty much, you have those cast members. They're also known as the campers. And they're also known as the contestants. But basically, I call them cast members. And it's pretty awesome how there is teams, and basically those cast members, they had to do challenges. And I have to say, to me, the challenges are not boring. That's right. The challenges are not boring. I find the challenges awesome. Like, you name so many awesome challenges. Like, Chef's Water Gun, the horror movie challenge, the Escape Psycho Killer, the Chainsaw and the Hook. where originally Chef was dressing up as the killer, but then later on is the real killer. That's definitely like one of my favorite challenges. What else is there? Yeah, like so many awesome challenges there. There's like so many awesome challenges, and it's like fun to watch. It is really fun to watch. I get very excited. It is so awesome. And also I really love the Eliminated. The Eliminated, oh my god. It is definitely fun to watch where whoever gets a marshmallow, they'll stay in the game. But whoever does not get the final marshmallow, they will get eliminated. And that's right. You name something that you're eliminated. Like you'll be taking the Dock of Shame, which is basically the Boat of Shame. And it was also the one for the Uber. There was also the one where you're in an airplane and you have to have a parachute while jumping off the airplane, kind of like skydiving, you know what I mean? Like, you're doing a parachute. And there's also the one with the catapult. There's also the toilet, also known as the flush of shame. There was also the one for the cannon. And there's the one for the drone. Yeah, that's very awesome as like unique ideas, like when you get eliminated. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, while a lot of the times watching cast members to be eliminated is awesome, but sometimes it can be sad. Yeah, like seeing cast members being eliminated, it can be sad sometimes that you want to cry at. But sometimes there's cast members that, they deserve to be eliminated. Like, that's what they get. You know what I mean? Like, most of the times, it's really sad that they had to go. And you miss them. I know I get sad when I missed some of the cast members. Yeah, I do get really sad. I'm sure that I'm not the only person who gets sad by the eliminations. But yeah, But watching eliminated at the end of the show is pretty awesome. And I like how in the finale, when there's 2 cast members left, like who's going to win. And basically back when the first 7 seasons, they had 2 endings. Only in the first 7 seasons they have 2 endings. But basically, if you watch season 8 and season 9, they only have one version of the ending, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, it's a shame. They only did one version of the ending, while the first 7 seasons had 2 endings. The reason why they did 2 endings, it was because just to impress the fans. And it's pretty good how they make 2 endings back when they only did it for the first 7 seasons. Yeah, watching the finale is awesome. Alright, next I'm going to talk about the characters. Yeah, I really love the characters actually. Like, my favorite character is Gwen. I love Gwen. Gwen is awesome. She's basically the S tier awesome goth girl. I really love Gwen a lot. I would always love Gwen. Gwen would always be my favorite character. I really love Gwen a lot. She's definitely awesome and my favorite character. Not only she's my favorite character, but she's also my favorite, the original cast member. Oh man, she's awesome. I also have a video where I talk about why Gwen is my favorite character. And I have that video, if you want to see that video, about why Gwen is my favorite character. So yeah, I have that video, if you want to see it. So yeah, there's some other characters I really love, and that consists as like one of my favorite characters. Like, I also love Chef. Chef is awesome. Yeah, he's like hilarious. And I know I can do a voice impression on Chef. Let me try this for this video. Kids, we're having ice cream. If we play a quiet game, everybody gets ice cream. Yes, Gwen? Oh my god, what happened to you? We're done! I said we are done! Yeah, I can do a voice impression on Chef. Yeah. I always prefer Chef over Chris. But hey, I love Chris. Chris is a great host. He's the great OG host. Before he got replaced by Dawn from the Redeemed Princess Race. Why I do like Dawn. Dawn is a good character. But is he better than Chris? No. He can never be better than Chris. Because Chris is like way funnier. And yeah, I love Chris. Chris is awesome. He's like the best host ever. Let's see. I also love Rashana. Rashana is like the funniest booty girl. I also love Lindsay. Lindsay is so dumb, but she's very likable too. And she's pretty funny. I do like her humor. The way, she was so dumb. And I like how in that one scene in Island where she stands up for herself to Heather, and basically she was swearing. You hear the beeping sound. Yeah, that's like a hilarious scene. And just that you know, the swearing censored, the swearing version, I'll call it. The when you hear the beeping sound, the swearing version is like the best version, better than the safe version, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Lindsay is so funny. I mean, come on, who doesn't love that dumb girl? Yeah, Lindsay is definitely one of the best characters. Let's see. I also love Izzy. Izzy is so funny. I really loved Izzy. Izzy gets so excited. She gets so crazy. And that's why we all love Izzy. Ah, you never take me out alive. Oh man, Easy is hilarious. I also loved Corny. Well, sure. I know that she is mean. I know that she is bossy, and she became more of a villain, like probably around season 2, 3, and 5. Yeah, I know that. I know that she's mean, and I know that she's bossy, and basically she's the villain. But I still love Corny. Corny is still a great character. Like, she can be nice at times. Like, for example, look how nice she was in Island. Like, when he first met her, in Ireland, that she was all nice and she was like likable and stuff. But as like the seasons that go on later on, she became like more of a villain, bossy type person. Since seasons 2, 3, and 5. But yeah. To me, I love Corny. Corny is a great character to me, that is. And she's like a very important character to the show. And it is fun hearing her voice. And I noticed that her voice is very different compared to Island in the later seasons. Like, you might have noticed that, like, the way she talks is very different. Like, But yeah, she can be hilarious at times. She's a great character. She's one of my favorites. I also love Bridget. Bridget is another great character. She's a very likable, nice female character, and she's a very caring person too. Like, I like how she's a surfer, and she does awesome surfing, and I actually love Bridget. Bridget deserves to be like one of the best characters in the show. I really love Bridget a lot. Like, she's like one of the nicer females ever. I really love Bridget a lot. I also love Zoe. I really love Zoe. Zoe is my favorite Revenge of the Island cast member. I just think Zoe is a beautiful, prettiest female character. And, Zoe is very nice, and, I love Zoe. Zoe's awesome. Zoe deserves to be one of the best characters in the show. I really love Zoe. Zoe's awesome. And I also love Heather. Like I said before, I used to not like Heather because, Heather was a bully. She was mean. She was bullying Gwen, and how mean she was, in Ireland. And I used to like I wanted her to be eliminated. Like I wanted Heather to be eliminated not Justin. And same thing goes for the other episode where when Heather kissed Trent, from that episode, I wanted Heather to be eliminated, not Trent. And yeah, I used to hate her because how mean she was, and she was a bully. That just happens to me when I first watched Island. But basically, the more I was watching Island and the other shows, I was actually liking Heather a bit. And pretty much, the more I was watching it, what made me love Heather is that ever since I saw a cast, having Heather as Vanessa from The Little Goth Girl, The Little Mermaid style, from Unanimated 18. And, because of that casting choice, it made me that, I actually love Heather now. Heather is a great character, and I think she's a great villain. And, all shows need a good villain. And pretty much, Heather's a great villain. Well, sure, I hated bullies, but I love Heather. Heather is one of my favorite characters. And I have to agree with Rabbit Lovers that Heather deserves to get her hair gets shaved off and becoming bald. Yeah, that's what she gets for bullying Gwen and some other cast members like Lindsay and all that. And, doing bad things like kissing Trent and breaking Gwen's heart. And, being a liar. And, doing bad things. And bullying Gwen so many times in the show. So yeah, I agree with Rabbit Lover that, Heather deserves to have her hair get shaved off and becomes bald. That is like the best punishment out of all the punishments they gave to Heather. And as I say, it is very hilarious watching. I know that Rabbit Lover laughs at that. And that's awesome. That is very, very funny. I have to say, that's definitely my favorite out of all the the Truth or Dare. I dare you to it's my favorite out of the dares. All thanks to Lindsay. And that's a nice revenge. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, him is still a great character. What else is there? I also love Trent. Trent is another great character. And after all, he is Gwen's first boyfriend. Yeah. He's a very great chill out guy. Well, sure, he might have gone way worse in action. But hey, he's still a great character. And I do love Trent. Trent is a nice guy most of the times. I mean, really a nice guy, actually. And, you know, he is Gwen's first boyfriend, after all. I also love Cody. Cody is another great character. Like, it is hilarious to see, you know, Cody having a crush on Gwen. And basically, he flirts with Gwen during, Island. And especially, World Tour. The only thing that happens in action was during the aftermaths. But as for the whole thing, that happens to the whole thing for the Island and World Tour. And I know he's like a comic relief type character. Like like he wants to be cool. He wants to go out with Gwen. And he's trying his best to win her over. That is like hilarious. Yeah, I actually love Cody. Cody's a great character. I also love Duncan. I mean, come on, who doesn't love Duncan? Duncan is another awesome character. He's like a hilarious criminal dude. I really love Duncan as well. He knows how to make a great humor. I really love Duncan. Duncan's awesome. What else is there? I also love Jeff. Jeff is a cool party dude. So I said he's a great party dude. And also he's very talkative, hilarious. Like he likes to do what he wants, especially when he becomes a aftermath host. And oh man, he's just like, he's hilarious as like a party dude. I mean, come on, who doesn't love Jeff? Jeff is a great character. I really love Jeff. That's one of my favorite characters. I also love Cameron. Cameron is another great character. I really love Cameron. I also love Mike. Mike is another great character, especially his multiple personalities, especially his worst personality, Mel. I'll never forgive Mel about Corny's chart, even though it is a plot hole. But yeah, Mike is another great character. I really love Mike as well. And yes, I love Scott and Lightning. Scott and Lightning are like great characters too. I love Scott and Lightning. Lightning! Yeah. Yeah, they're great characters. Oh yeah, we can't forget about this one. I also love Olin. You think I would forget about Olin? Come on, I'll never forget about Olin. I love Olin. Olin is like so great. Like, I like how he loves eating a lot of food, and oh man, Olin is so hilarious. I really love Olin. Olin is so funny. He deserves to be one of the best characters in the show. Yeah, I love Olin. Olin is like a great character. And yes, I do like Sierra. Sierra is pretty good. Pretty much there's a lot of characters out there, actually. yeah, like having my favorite characters. And there'll also be times where there's characters I hate, and there's also characters I think they're like alright. But most of the times, there's characters I love, and I have like my favorite characters. So pretty much there's a lot of characters out there. Let's just oh yeah, one more. I'll tell you one more character. I also love the killer. You know the killer that looks like Chef, but it's not Chef. You know, wears a hockey mask and has a chainsaw and a hook. You know, from the episode of Island. Yeah, I really love that character too. That's hilarious. All right, let's just move on, shall we? Um, I also love the confessionals. Actually, having the confessionals is awesome. Like, I love how in the confessionals, like for example, they'll use the toilet of the shed. You know, the toilet of the shed, and there's a camera there. So basically, a cast member, or maybe the host, or any other characters, or mostly the cast members, um, they'll sit in the toilet in the toilet shed, and they'll talk to the camera, like kind of like what they have in mind, or they want to say something. It's kind of like an interview, like what the characters are saying. Like, I really love the confessionals. The confessionals is awesome. I love when the cast members use the confessionals. Not only for that, but I love when for the coolest transformation to get to the confessional scenes is that you have the white noise, and I like the way it's filmed with a camera. That was pretty cool. And when you get back to the president of your scene, going back to your main focus story scene, um, you got the white noise. That's awesome. I mean, there's other confessional styles too, like the makeup room. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I find the confessionals awesome, and I love watching the confessionals. That's definitely one of my favorite things about the show is the confessionals. I love the confessionals. Um, I also love the songs, especially the theme song for the intro. I wanna be famous. That is an awesome song. Definitely my favorite theme song. And yes, I'm good at singing a song. I've been singing that song so many times, and I'm really good at singing that song. I want to be famous. That is definitely an awesome song. There's other songs I love, especially world tour songs. Like if you want to know what are my favorite world tour songs, my favorite world tour songs are "Come Fly with Us," "We Build Gwen's Face," um, stuck in the pole. The one where Bridget's tongue gets stuck in the pole. That song. Um, I also love. I think it's called "I'm Gonna Make It." The one where I'm gonna make it. Gonna try, bam, 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 bam. You are the worst. Why must you torment me? It's all a game to you, but not for me. Ever. I'm gonna make it. You know that song? I love that song. And another great song is this song at the locked door, give us some privacy. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking yes too. That song between Gwen and Duncan. I love that song too. Yeah, I think pretty much you know, those are like my favorite songs from World Tour. Like there's so many great songs in World Tour. And they have like other great songs too as well. Yeah, I love the songs. What else is there? Oh yeah, besides the songs, I also love the music as well. The soundtrack, you know, the music kicks ass. No joke. I would like listen to those, you know, soundtracks, music's on its own because it's really awesome. One of my favorite music would have to be the Illuminated music. You know, and the final marshmallow goes to, you know, the longest eliminated music, the one that I used so many times in this fan made series, the Fusa. And I know Jaden uses it for his Wii Sports Bowling. I really love that eliminated, you know, the final marshmallow goes to, you know, the OG music, longest music. I really love that music. That music's awesome. Yeah, they did a great job with the music scores. It like kicks ass. And also, the episodes are awesome. I love all the episodes. That's right. I absolutely love all the episodes. It's hard for me to have like my favorite episodes. But if you want to know what's my favorite episode would be the horror movie episode, the one from Ireland, the escaped psycho killer with the chainsaw and the hook. You know, that episode, the horror movie episode from Ireland. That is definitely my favorite episode from the show. I really love this episode a lot. I just love the horror themes to it. It is so awesome. And not only it's my favorite episode, but it's also my favorite island episode. And probably my favorite horror themed episode out of all the horror themed episodes they made. I really love the scene. Gwen, look out! Here's a psycho killer with the chainsaw and the hook. What? Ah! Ow! Yeah, I love that episode. That episode's awesome. So pretty much, I love all the episodes. I love all the episodes. And just that you know, I love how in the first 7 seasons, there's 2 endings. I love both endings from the first 7 seasons. Like, I'm going to take an example. From Ireland, between Gwen and Olin, I definitely prefer Gwen's version because, Gwen is my favorite character. I definitely prefer Gwen's version. But hey, I love Olin's version. Olin's version's great. But at the end of the day, I prefer Gwen's version. But yeah. Just that you know, only the first 7 seasons have 2 endings. Another reason why I love this show so much and why it's my favorite show is because it's a very entertaining show. Not only is it an entertaining show, but it's like a way awesome S-tier show. Very quotable show. Like, I can quote this show all day. I really love quoting this show. It's like one of those quotable shows ever. And, it knows how to make an awesome show. And just so you know, I love all the tour dramas. That's right, I love all the tour dramas. I love Island. I love Action. I love World Tour. I love Revenge of the Island. I love All Stars. I love Pukitude Island. I love The Redonkulence's Race. I love Total Dramarama. I love the new ones from Season 8 and Season 9. I really love all the tour dramas. I think they're all awesome shows. And I really love all the shows. And if they do make a season 10, then I'll watch it. Since I love tour dramas so much. Like, if there was a season 10, I don't know if they're gonna make a season 10. I'm not sure. But if they do make a season 10, then I would watch it. And, if they do make it, then I'm looking forward to it, actually. But yeah, just so you know, there's no bad shows. That's right. There's no bad shows. I think they're all awesome shows. Now, I would say the main thing I didn't like about season 6 all the way from 9, the main things that I do not like about those seasons, from season 6 all the way from 9, is that Gwen is not in it. That's right. Gwen is not in it. And yeah, it's pretty sad. I am sad that Gwen's not in it anymore. Oh man, I really missed Gwen. Yeah, it's very sad that she's not in the show anymore. Yeah, I'm really sad. That made me want to cry. I really missed Gwen the most. Yeah. I really missed her. So that's why on my ranking, I would take the first 5 seasons and Total Dramarama any day over season 6 all the way from 9. Any of those shows. But just so you know, I still love season 6 all the way from 9. Well, sure, it might not be as good as the first 5 seasons. And Total Drama. It might not be as good as those shows, but I really love the shows. I love season 6 all the way from 9. I think they're awesome shows. Like I said before, I love all the tour dramas. I think they're all great shows. I loved all of them. And, you know, they're all S tiers. I love all of them. They're all awesome shows to me. You know, really, really, really awesome shows. I'm so a huge fan. And I don't care if a lot of people think that, you know, Total Drama went downhill. I don't care. I don't need to go over my rant again. Because you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't care if people say Total Drama went downhill. I don't care. And I don't care if people say, oh, Total Drama is mean-spirited. It sucks. I'm going to say this. Shut the fuck up. I don't care if, you know, if you think it's mean-spirited. Because I don't think about this as mean-spirited. I think it's very overrated and overused for a excuse of a cartoon community. Like, come on. Stop. Can you stop using a mean-spirited excuse? And to those people, if you think that you know, I only like Total Drama for being, you know, an nostalgia blind buy, well, to be honest, yeah, calling someone a blind buy nostalgia thingy is very cringeworthy, like overrated, overused, hypocrite nowadays. But whatever, I'm not going to listen to people telling me that I only like it for nostalgia blind buy, because I'm not a blind buy nostalgia thingy. And trust me, this show is awesome. I love this show. And, you know, it can get annoying how there could be some people out there hated it. But no offense to people that they're just judging it for what they've seen of it. That's right, they're just judging it for what they've seen of it. But yeah. And also, I have seen a lot of Total Drama being put in spoof movies on YouTube. Like, Unanimated 18. I know he uses a lot of Total Drama. And I don't blame him, since, you know, Total Drama is an awesome show. And it deserves to be been put in spoof movies on YouTube. And I can tell that Total Drama is like one of those, the most used series in spoof movies on YouTube. And you pretty much know that for past like few, you know, cast videos, you know, for the past like later ones, few of them, like later ones of the cast videos, you know that I have lots of Total Drama in it. Like, I have lots of Total Drama in Cameron, Shrek style film, Finding Woody, Finding Nemo style, and also my new Toy Story. So pretty much, it seems like nowadays I've been using a lot of total drama in my spoof movies on YouTube. And that's awesome. And I'm a huge fan of the show, just like my best YouTube friend, Jaden. And this is a show that, you know, me and Jaden both love. And, you know, and just that you know, I'm really popular with total drama. Like besides you know, YouTubers, I would also have real life people too, you know, the ones that you know I would meet face to face, mostly in the theatre school of the TAFE, you know, with the students. I have met a good chunk of students in theatre schools of the TAFE who sings this show and loves this show. That's awesome. That's one of my awesome experiences. That I've been really popular with like actual people too around theatre school at the TAFE with the students, like most of the students who've seen the show and love the show. That's awesome. And besides YouTubers, but yeah, it's pretty much I'm really popular with total drama actually. And basically, let's all agree that total drama is much better than My Little Pony. Like I said before, My Little Pony is overrated, overused, definitely the worst show ever. I hate My Little Pony. I don't need to rant about this because it's been ranted so many times. But yeah, My Little Pony is F tier, while Total Drama is S tier. And like I said before, I remember at first for me, Total Drama was an A tier. And why I put Total Drama B tier. But then I was watching the show a lot. So I now put both shows Total Drama S tier, Total Drama S tier. So now it's like an S tier show. It is definitely an awesome show. Like I said before, besides that for being my favorite show, it's also my favorite cartoon show. And it's also my favorite Cartoon Network show. And it's also my favorite Teletoon show. And probably my favorite Fresh TV show. And probably my favorite Canadian show. And probably my favorite reality show. Oh, sorry, I mean, my favorite game show. You know what I mean. So yeah, pretty much, that's all I can say about it, really. To those people, oh yeah, one more thing. I did have an awesome marathon for like 2 times. The first marathon from last year in 2023 on the September during summer vacation, school holidays. And I have to say that was an awesome school holidays, summer vacation during September. And I know it's already 1 year old. Like, I am looking forward to 1 year anniversary. Looking forward to 1 year anniversary. I might make that video for the 1 year anniversary when we get to September. And I also have my second marathon this year in 2024 in May. And that was an awesome second time marathon. And pretty much I would have this marathon again. And it's fun to have me having a marathon over and over again. And I would always watch those shows over and over again. It is definitely awesome. And it's one of those things that I like to talk about. And one of those things I'm so obsessed with. That's why I'm so obsessed with Total Drama. It means so much to me. I'm so glad last year in 2023 I got into the show. I'm so glad that I got into the show. And I'm so glad that it's my favorite show. I'm so glad I really love the show a lot. Definitely an awesome show. So, to those people who want to watch the first 7 seasons, full episodes on YouTube from this YouTube channel called I Am Lonely Umbrella, where it has the first 7 seasons, 4 episodes on YouTube called, I Am Lonely Umbrella. I'll put a link to it on the description box below if you want to watch it. And if you want to watch the exclusive clips for the first 6 seasons, go on my YouTube channel and you'll find the playlist that I just made. And also, to those people who want to watch Total Dramarama, why there is 4 episodes on YouTube from this random YouTube channels, where you can find most of the 4 episodes on YouTube. You can also go on the this cartoon site that I use. So yeah, I recommend this cartoon site. And to those people who live in Australia, if you have ABC iView, then it has Total Dramarama on ABC iView if you want to see it. But to those people who live in Australia, that is. And as for the new ones from season 8 and season 9, well, if you live in Australia, if you have ABC iView, then it has season 8 and season 9. If you want to watch season 8 and season 9 on ABC iView, if you live in Australia, that is. But just that you know, since this is June, in the US of America, season 8 and also I'm assuming season 9 is finally on Cartoon Network since this is June. It is finally on Cartoon Network in the US of America. And I know that Jaden is happy about that. And you know, finally, Jaden is finally going to watch season 8, episode 3, and the rest of the episodes. And he's finally going to watch season 9. I'm sure that Jaden's gonna do it. So yeah, it's nothing else to say about it really. Total Drama is an awesome show. It would always be my favorite show. Be very hard to beat. Tell me in comments below on what do you think of Total Drama, and you can put in comments if you want. I usually love reading comments, so thanks for watching, and I hope you all like this video. And if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, go ahead. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have some other Total Drama videos as well. And I got some other videos too, besides Total Drama. So, anyways, thanks for watching. And, this is the Return of the Fusa. And I'll see you all around. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want, subscribe. And I'll see you around. Peace.